Hello everyone, myself Monica. I am studying MCA at Maharaja Institute of Technology, Mysuru. Now I am going to explain about the topic is resident entity based simulation of batch chamber tool in 300 semiconductor manufacturing. Topics which are covered: abstract introduction, simulation model, verbal event graph, model input and validation, experiments conclusion. Let us know what is the abstract of this topic. This paper describes a resident entity based pilot simulation study of a class of tools used in 300 semiconductor manufacturing known as the wet tools or the wet benches. These are batch chamber tools. They have several chambers or tanks, each of which can accommodate a batch of wafers, usually more than one lot size. We develop a simulation model for the wet processing area that is based on the resident entity paradigm, but makes use of transient entity type modeling when more information needs to be tracked. Resident entity models tends to be much faster than transient simulation models that are common in semiconductor manufacturing. This is the abstract of this topic. Let us know introduction. IBM's microelectronics division is in the process of ramping up its 300 semiconductor fabrication facility, that is fab, in Fishkill, NY. This fab has some of the most advanced equipment used in a semiconductor fabrication facility and features a fully automated material handling system. Given that most of the 300 tooling is considerably different from its predecessors, it is critical to understand the functioning of these tools in a short time frame in order to have them configured to run in the best possible manner at the earliest. Due to the complexity of these tools, simulation has a great deal to offer since the modeler can adequately model most of the inner workings of the tools. And more importantly, simulation provides the capability to analyze the effect of changes in system settings before they are put in place. We also note that the batch chamber tools are similar to cluster tools, which have received quite a bit of attention recently. However, a significant difference is that a cluster tool processes one wafer at a time in a chamber, whereas a batch chamber tool processes a batch of wafers in a chamber. This adds more complexity to the model in terms of the batching decision that need to be made for these tools. A simulation model was built to analyze the effects of various batching parameters and scheduling policies on the performance of the tools in the wets area. This model is based on the resident entity modeling paradigm that we described below. A discrete event simulation model typically consists of two types of entities: those that are always present in the system or constant as far as the system is concerned, are called resident entities, and those that are temporarily in the system are called transient entities. Let us know what is simulation model. Overview. The simulation was created in Sigma, which uses the event scheduling paradigm Scruben in 1983. The simulation proceeds by scheduling events that schedule future events based on conditions that are checked when an event occurs. Sigma converts the model built as an event graph to C source code, which is running using Visual C++. We discuss the event graph of the Sigma model in the following subsection. The model captures the inner workings of the wets tools by modeling the resident entities within a tool. Individual tanks, the internal buffer, the main handler. Lots are batched before they go into the tanks for processing, and the model also tracks the batches that are formed. The batches in this model represent the transient entities. We take a closer look at the hybrid nature of this model below, in addition to modeling the working of individual tools. Verbal event graph. A verbal event graph is a representation of the simulation model, the event graph, where the state changes at the vertices, conditions that are checked along the edges, and time delays along the edges are described using regular English phrases. A verbal event graph helps the modeler to validate the model with the concerned parties by walking them through the model, describing the state changes, edge condition, and time delays. The basic building block of an event graph is shown in figure 2. This graph is read as follows. When event A occurs after the state changes at A have taken place, if condition I is true, schedule event B to occur after a time delay of T. This is the block diagram of verbal event graph. Building block of an event graph, the sigma model developed has approximately 60 vertices and more than 100 edges. Due to the size of this model, we choose to construct a simplified verbal event graph. Next is hybrid modeling. A pure resident entity based event scheduling simulation models the resource in the system explicitly. State changes for this resource are made when an event occurs. For example, in the case of the wets tool, the tool is resident entity and the queue at the tool number of jobs in queue is updated when a lot arrives at the tool or leaves the tool after processing. The queue is tracked by means of a variable that is stored in memory when the program runs. Model inputs and validation. Model inputs. The deterministic inputs to the model comprised of tool configuration data, number of tanks, qualification of each tank, operation data specifies the order of tanks to be visited, that is chamber route, and the processing time in each tank. Tool set parameters. Example, wait no longer than time. Short is WNLT. This is the short form of wait no longer than time. For batching and other operational data, such as movement times of the main handler between tanks. The stochastic inputs of the model comprised mainly of the arrival stream of loads to the wets area. Since the fab was in a ramp mode and not up to full production at the time of this study, it was not possible to collect real data from the fab and employ one of the standard method for input modeling, that is Law and Kelton in 1991. Validation. Due to the lack of real representative data from the fab, since the fab was not in steady state production mode, it was not possible to validate the simulation model using the real data. Hence, we choose to validate the sigma model with output obtaining from the SAP simulation model. The metrics used for validating the model were the average cycle time at a tool, that is averaged over all the lots that were processed at the tool, and the utilization of the tool. Next, experiments. Factors varied, performance measure, experiment design. Let us know what is factors varied. The primary aim of the experiment conducted was to evaluate the effect of scheduling policies and tool parameters on the average cycle time at each tool set and the utilization of the tools. This is the main aim of experiment. Performance measure. The performance measure used as a response in the experiment was the average cycle time of a lot at each of the tool set. Since a tool set may have multiple copies of the same tool, the average across the tools in a tool set was computed by weighing the average cycle time at each tool by the number of lots that pass through the tool. Experiment design. A tool level full factorial design in 3 factors was chosen since the short execution time of the simulation did not necessitate a fractional design. Conclusion. In this pilot simulation study, a resident entity based event scheduling simulation model was used to analyze the effects of some of the factors that affect cycle time in the wet processing area. Using designed experiments, meaningful results were obtained that helped in understanding the impact of these factors. The wet processing area is a part of the fab that has received the little attention in terms of models that analyze the performance of the area. The wet tool also is a batch chamber tool, and very few published work exist that look at modeling this tool using simulation. We have attempted to provide a concise description of the process area and the working of the tools in this area. In addition, a resident entity based hybrid modeling approach has been introduced and some advantage of this approach have been highlighted. In this study, we have analyzed the effect of a small fraction of factors that affect the performance of the wets area. There are several other factors that warrant analysis similar to this using simulation, and we hope there will be more work in this area in the future. Thank you all.